Okay, good morning. Here we go. We are working from my living room today. So you can see it's not going to take a huge amount of space to do our exercise. I'm just in a regular chair. So sit down with your feet spaced about hip width, hips here, shoulders here. So you're in that rectangular box that we talked about, and we're going to keep all of this nice and still. And we're going to work out our neck first. So let's bow our heads. Bow. And just stretch all the way down. Keep the rest of your back lifted. It's just your neck that's bending. And back up. 4, 5, we're going to go to 10. 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Now gently look up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now to counteract the turtle head that people get from looking at their phones, I want you to sit up nice and tall, 2 fingers on your chin. I want you to push your chin back and forward. 2, 3, 4. I'm not really pushing with my fingers. It's just to keep my chin from going up or down. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, back to center. You guys didn't have to move, but I just want you to be able to see. Keep your shoulders where they are. And ear and back up. Ear to the shoulder. 10 of these. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Especially if you've been doing a lot of work on your laptop or your computer, or you've been reading. This is probably going to be really great for your neck. Just take the time. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now up, and I want you to look over your shoulder and back to center. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And back this way. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now let's roll our necks. So we're not going to roll all the way to the back. We're just going to roll to the side and front and to the other side and back to the front. So look to the side, roll, and forward. And 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now just back and forth kind of quickly. If it makes you lose your balance, don't do it. You can close your eyes or keep them open, but just quickly back and forth just to loosen up that neck. There we go. All right, scoot forward a little bit. Let's take our arms up and out to the sides, just stretching out that shoulder. Up and out to the sides. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and 10. Good. Now place your left hand on your right leg, and I want you to turn. If you have a chair that has an arm, put your hand on the arm and twist. Come back to center and twist a little bit more. See if you can go further. 3 more of these. Twist, twist, and twist. Now come back, right hand on the left leg, twist, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, one hand here, arm up, and I want you to just stretch. If you have the kind of chair where you can hold on to the bottom of the chair, then do that. Stretch your sides, reach up and down. And the other side, reach up and over. Good. 2 more on each side. And we're going to do 15 minutes seated, 15 minutes standing, and 15 minutes on the floor. So we're almost finished with our seated portion. Okay, now from here with your feet, I want you to pick your feet up one at a time. It's marching, but I want you to keep all of this engaged so your core 360 degrees all the way around. You're pulling your stomach's in. So this part, these shoulders and this rectangular box that we talk about is not moving. You just pick the foot up and place it down. Pick the foot up, place it down. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. How did you do with keeping the rest of your body still and engaging your core muscles to help lift those legs? All right, put your legs together. This is a strength exercise. I'm going to turn to the side a little bit so that you can see what I'm doing. Squeeze your legs together. Then I want you to extend this leg and hold it out for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Relax that leg. Let's go to the other side. We're going to do it 3 times on each side, but we're going to alternate so this leg can get a little rest. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Back to this leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And we go over to the left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Remember to sit up tall as you do this. Squeeze your knees together, squeeze your thighs together. Here we go. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, quick leg stretch. I'm going to get a little bit more of my tush on the chair just so I don't fall off, but I don't want to do it straight at you because I don't feel like you can see it. Hold your knee up, and I want you to work on straightening your leg out 5 times. 2, 3, 4, 5, and then point and flex your foot 5 times. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and back in. Okay, here we go. Other leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, point and flex. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Let's do some ankle rotations and then we'll stand up. So just lift your leg up and 5 one way, 3, 4, 5 reverse. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, and 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. All right, we're going to stand up. Remember what I always say, don't use your arms. It's leg strength that we're going to be working on. So you can sit back a little bit, bring your body forward, and sweep and stand up. Now I'm going to stand to the side. We're going to work on our balancing. I'm going to move this over a little bit because where the rug and the floor are, it's a little bit uneven. And pick this leg up so you're balancing on your left leg for 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And here we go to the other side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Good. That was great. Let's do a little bit more today. Go back and you're standing on that left leg. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, just like we did marching in the chair, I want to do marching at the side of the chair, same thing. This rectangular box is not going to move. So I want you to stand up tall, squeeze your stomach, squeeze your bottom, and then keeping your shoulders level, trying to keep your hips level, pick your leg up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And the other side. We're going to do alternating in just a second, but let's figure out the balance. 1, 2, 3. Feel your stomach working. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now, here we go. 1, 1, 2, 2. You're going to move a little bit, but try to keep yourself steady. 3. Just that transfer of weight, balance. 4, 5, 5, 6, 6. As high as you can get your knees. 7, 7, 8, 8, 9, 9, 10, 10. Okay, now we're going to do calf raises. So feet are right underneath your hips. So shoulders, hips, knees, feet. And rock up on your toes. And all the way, roll through your feet, down. 2, 3. Woo. Good for strengthening your ankles. Also good because it gets that blood flowing down into your calves. 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now let's do our ballet legs. So, long leg, you're just going to take it straight out, and then I want you to rotate it a little bit, and then you're going to lift it as high as you can. 1, and tap down. 2, 3. I've got my fingers on the chair for just a little help with balance. 4, 5, but legs are straight. Head is lifted, chest is lifted. 8, 9, 10. Now come out to the side. 1. Keep your body straight, so none of this. Just keep the upper body lifted and it's just the legs. 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now turn to the side. You don't have to. I'm just doing it so you can see what I'm doing. So this right leg comes out. Look, no knee. Lift up your chest, lift up your head, and pick it up. And you may just work on lengthening your leg out and straightening your leg and not even worrying about lifting it. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And now we're going to go over to the other side. So, legs are right underneath your hips, shoulders, hips, knees, feet. This left leg comes straight out and then a little bit of an outward rotation. I'm a little bit too close to the chair. And lift it 10 times, straight knee. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. To the side. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And then turn to the back and straight leg. Really make sure that knee is straight and lift. 1, 2, head up, chest up. 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, we're going to work on our squats. I'm going to move the chair so that you can see what I'm doing. Okay, so I'm not going to sit all the way into the chair. You can do whatever you like with your hands. I'm probably going to take mine right here to the chest and press them in together because I think that helps me with my balance. Feet are more like shoulder width apart, and scoot in front of the chair so that you can bump it with your bottom. And here we go, 10 of these. 1, 2, I'm going to scoot back a little bit. 3, 4, but you need this all the time for getting in and out of a chair. 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Okay, now from here, let's go ahead and do a clean press. I'm not going to use any weights. That's okay. You don't need them. Just get your arms up over your head. So I'm standing in a Pilates V with my feet like this, just because I come from a Pilates background. But if it's more comfortable for you to be a little bit wider, then that's fine too. But stand up nice and tall, and you make some fists. Bring them to your shoulders all the way up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. All right, let's go back to the squats. So I'm going to just let my hands be at fists at my sides this time. Here we go. 1, scoot back a little bit. 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And you want to keep your chest up and your head up. It makes it easier. All right, those clean presses again. So 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Now we've done this before and we're going to get fancy, and I think this is the best exercise that you can do because it does your whole body, and it's the squat to clean press. So I'm right here with my chair and I've got my hands at my sides. I'm going to squat and then I'm going to come up, hands here, punch up. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, and last one, 10. Great. Now from here, we're going to do some plies and lifts. So I'm going to turn the chair. This chair is not quite as tall as the chair that I've been using for balance, but that's okay. So heels together. You come up on your toes, up on your toes. Bend your knees. Take your heels down and stand up. So we bend our knees, up on the tips of their toes, come up and down. And actually, I think this thing is making me lose my balance. So knees, up, squeeze up and down. This is good to do by a wall. So if your arm needs to move up and down, you have it. Now we're going to go backwards. So lift your feet up, bend your knees, takes a lot of balance, don't stick your bottom out, heels down and stand up. Lift your feet, take your knees out, heels down and stand up. One more time. Feet come up, down, heels down and back up. All right, we're going to move to the floor. So I'm going to turn this around and get my mat. You can always use a pillow if that helps support your head. So today, on purpose, I just used a mat and a living room chair so you can see that you can do this anywhere. So getting down to the floor, today we're going to kneel down. So it's a reverse lunge, but we're going to go all the way down. So you're standing on your mat. I want you to take your foot back, a little bit back, bend your knee, balance, take your other knee, great, and then come and sit down. Now from here, feet are in front of you, and we're going to do a couple of rollbacks. So hold behind your thighs. I want you to pick your back up as much as you can. Come forward, bow your head, stretch, stretch, stretch. See if you can lay your body on top of your thighs. I'm going to go ahead and pull at my ankles, stretching out that low back. Drop your neck and just waggle your head back. Good. And roll up to nice and tall again. Come back. Stretch, really work on opening up that low back. Pull, 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 pull. Drop your head and waggle it back and forth. Now this time I'm going to take my hands behind my head so I can give myself even a little bit more traction. So sit up nice and tall, then fold over. Low back is stretching, and stretch out your neck. Good. Now, slowly we're going to roll back only as far as our arms will let us go. And then you come back. Roll back. Go really slowly. Don't use momentum. Use your core muscles to pull you forward. Pull, 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 pull. And back again. Pull, 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 pull. One more, you roll back, roll back, roll back, roll back, roll back. My pillow's not in the right place. Roll back. Great. Now just settle here for a second. Bend your knees up a little bit. Open your shoulders. Open this clavicle. Let your ribs open up onto the mat. And then you might have seen I just picked up my hips to adjust them, and my whole back is completely flat on the mat. Now to do that, you have to squeeze your tush, and I want your bottom to raise the teeniest, tiniest bit. Teeny, teeny, teeny. But your whole back is pressed flat against the mat. So if you do yoga, this will be the littlest bridge in the world. Feel your thighs squeezing, squeeze your bottom, squeeze your bottom, squeeze your bottom. You can see I can just get my hand underneath my bottom. Now slowly roll through your spine, roll all the way down, drop, your hip bones. And now I have an opening here. And now roll it back. Now everything is flat. My bottom's not lifted, but go ahead and lift your bottom just a little bit. Make sure your shoulders stay open. Squeeze, 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 squeeze. And roll back down. And make that arch with your back. If you've got any low back pain, this will really help it. And roll back up. Just strengthens all of these muscles. And press back down. And arch your back. And roll back up. Now, place your bottom on the mat. Take a couple of breaths and just relax your body. And see where your back naturally wants to be. Like I feel like the left side of my back wants to lay a little bit flatter on the mat. So now I'm going to firm all my muscles and I'm going to press everything into the mat. Now from here we're going to do foot slides. So I want you to just press your foot forward all the way out, and it's the same box that we've been talking about, and back together. This will help stabilize your hips. And if your hips are a little bit not even, it'll help out with that. 3, 4, 5. Really be aware of your back, how much it's pressing down into the mat. And now let's go with the left leg. 5 presses. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5. Great. Now take your right leg and you're going to put your right ankle on your left knee, and I want you to just press and open up right here the hip flexor. Take your time. And now switch and press and open up that hip flexor. Now take your feet wider than the mat. And I want you to let your knees drop. Your back's going to lift up. Look the opposite direction that your knees are going. Let it stretch, 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 stretch. And then back this way. And again. And we'll do one more after this, and then we'll get into some Pilates. Okay, hug your knees into you. So bow your head up, hug those knees in. You're a little bitty ball.